All right, time to get started.
Hey there. So I want to try something a little bit different. I want to try do a little kind of a pre-show bit for some of these streams, just something pre-recorded to talk about what I want to do because I'm a little bit lazy and I just want to jump clean into the shot when a stream starts. So I don't know what book I'm going to use. Probably Zelda, but I want to do a shot where we take a couple pages and see if there is a decent way to deform this in an efficient manner that isn't overly complex. So that's going to be what I'm messing around with. It's an annoying task that has come up and something I just want to sit and figure out. So this stream could be me just screwing around, not exactly knowing what I'm doing. But yeah, so I don't know. Might work, might not. But here we go.
All right, wanted to give something a try. Kind of want to see if I could start doing some beginnings like that. But more of them are going to be more elaborately cut together. Because I don't know, it's something I don't really care much to take care of when I start a shot. So I don't know if that'd be interesting or not, but you know, something I'm going to throw out there, see if it works. But yeah, so like I said, gonna jump right in, see if we can deform this paper. But first, I need a camera track. So let me get started on that now. That wide angle. Yeah, that is a very wide lens. That is a fisheye lens. Zoomed in as much as it could possibly go. It's like 8 to 12 millimeter, I think. Thankfully, this is very, very fast. No stress. I like this shot. Me too. I like it. It's pretty clean. If anybody wants it, they can ask me for it. I'll send it to you. Kind of shows you how dirty my floors are. Really need to get into sweeping some more. Kind of gross. My floors aren't that dirty, I know. It's that kind of thing where you freak out about how clean your place is, but somebody comes to visit you, they don't care. Ruin my day. Nice. The gaps in some of these floorboards, whatever. It's bugging the hell out of me. Now that I'm seeing it so close up. Couple more points. Do not need a lot. I do want something down here. Any empty areas, try your best to fill them out. Good. And see how gross my carpet is. Don't really look at my carpet too often. Just gonna spam a couple points in here, really help out with the distortion. The more that you have points off to the corners of your shot, the more that it is going to be easier to calculate. I should bring that tracker back. Nice. I think I'm done. How could I just ignore this point, though? What beautiful, beautiful detail. Good. Okay, I should get this. This has a little bit of elevation. I might as well get it while I'm here. Okay, so solve. I'm gonna go to lens and let's get some lens calculation. I'm gonna turn on quadratic and quartic. I like me some quartic. So I'm gonna go. Nice, looking clean. Okay, what have we got? Let's drop down a couple lines. Add line. And I'm gonna start with, I guess I'm gonna start with Z. So on Z. And you can see our distortion is a little bit funny. Actually, it's quite funny. This is telling me that there is nowhere near enough movement or enough trackers for SYNTHEYES to calculate this. So bad plan. I'm going to get rid of quartic just to avoid some of the... Did that even calculate? Oh, it didn't. Okay, cool. Drag that down manually. I don't know if the boards are kind of warped or if this is just actual quartic distortion, but I'm gonna leave that and no one's gonna tell. So I'm gonna turn that off, get rid of this, and I'm just gonna work with this. All right, so back to lines. Let's go and get us some X in here. Whoop, okay. And if you don't know, the origin, when you hit a line, the origin is going to be where your two on-axis lines intersect. You only need two on-axis lines. Everything else is parallel. I don't really like this. I don't really have a whole lot of X lines to work with. But we're making do. Put as many as you can, and they will average each other out. The angle on this is insane. All right, we're gonna leave that. Get a couple Z lines in here. And there isn't really anything for Y, but I am going to see if I can drop... I can't see, that's pretty faint. I don't know if this is going to help me having just one. Gonna do it anyway. Good times. Okay, so... I'm going to hit a line. Looking pretty. Love pretty. Going to get a plane in here. Move my scene up. Oh, I don't want to move that. So I'm going to right click 3D Hole Effects Meshes off. Bring it up. I don't even need this to be at any depth, because I am just going to project a couple of these I'm going to try and grab a couple points, not super far out into frame, but somewhere kind of around the book. Let's grab this one too. Alright, so I'm going to hit drop. I have a hotkey, but for everyone else, it's track, drop onto mesh. And now I'm going to go solver, constrain, go. And Bob is your uncle. Playing a little bit fast, so I'm going to go view, normal speed, and enjoy. And look at that. My camera is done. Well, not quite. So I got to smooth it. But here's the thing. If I were to smooth it, just filtering X, Y, Z, and then hit apply, that's a lot of smooth. That's a bit too much smooth. The default settings are kind of like your camera is on a crane or a jib or a track. We want to smooth it a lot because those things don't shake. But this is handheld. So we do have a lot of shake. We just don't have high frequency shake. Like all these little pixel bumps. So I'm going to turn the frequency up. I don't know, somewhere around 10. Get the higher frequency stuff. So I don't know if you could see this, but this little spike, we're going to keep the big motions, but these little spikes are going to go away. Oh, wow. Let's undo, crank this right up. Is that making a difference? Oh, yeah, it is. I didn't turn it up high enough. Okay, I'm just going to keep it somewhere around there. Kind of scared I'll overdo it. Refine, more, turn on path lock, get that smooth path loaded in to the seed path value, and go. Oh, alright, so I'm going to very quickly, I think, jump on into my, well, okay, let's save this. I have to apply my distortion first. So lens workflow, redistorted, okay. Go, Cash. Just want to see the plate. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna go and export out my files. Going to hide my screen just for a moment. Is it worth going face cam? I don't know. Creepy mug. Creepy full screen face for now. I just want to avoid some project titles being shown. Mug is perfect, Calvin. Hey, speaking of mugs, Dracius. Nope, I don't want to show it yet. It's kind of ruined. What a great mug this is. For some camera department stuff. 24, was it? It is a Canium zoom lens. EF 24 to 105 millimeter. Image stabilization. Ultrasonic motor. Lovely. Alright, let me get this set up now. Save, cool. Now I'll write up my plate real quick and then I'll flip the screen back. Okay, let's see. All right, coming back. Okay, here we are. And I'm just going to jump clean in. Again, this is a test. I don't know how this is gonna go. I just have to give it a try. Something like this came across our laps at Track VFX, and yeah, I just want to kind of have a quick demo of it online. Plus, I've never really done a page flip like this. I've done a bunch of paper, done a lot of nifty paper stuff, but not like this. Okay, I don't know exactly where to start, so let's just jump right in and see what sticks. I'm going to get in a plane, right click, favorite, use background. Let's get some aliasing. I don't need to do this. I don't really want to be clean with this, but I am gonna move my scene over. Whoops. Just kind of center it a bit. There we go. I'm gonna go to HK Tools, select the camera, bake cam. Might as well get this and delete this. Let's start naming a couple things. Shot cam underscore. I'm going to save my file because I can copy the shot name, which I should have just typed in because on my own projects I don't have complex names. I've wasted my time. Locks. All right. I just want to put a quick tea bag in my tea, and I will start. My desk is so filthy. All right, let's see. So how do I start this? Again, I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do, but I am thinking I'm going to make a little model representing these resting pages. So let's go with, let's try cube maybe. Bring it up, pivot snap, and what's the floor? Where's the floor? My points aren't here. Yes, they are, there they are. Existing background. Whoop. All right, now let's take this one, bring this down a bit. Multi-cut. Lovely. Now, I'm gonna go grab this face, control two edges, shift right click, crease, form a crease. So when I smooth, these edges are gonna be sharp. Oh no. I also want to select, actually I should have grabbed this all of this. Control, two edges, and crease. I don't really want these, do I? I don't think these are gonna... Nah, let's keep it. Okay, so if I hit 3 now... Ha! I don't like that. I don't need to do this. I'm just gonna do it manually. I was gonna try fancy smooth, but I don't feel like figuring out which edges I need to crease. Alright, duplicate and hold G, mirror across. Oh, it's incremental. No. Ah. Alright. I'm gonna go space, modify, freeze. Why? Oh, I think I... Yes. Dumb. Oh, and I froze it. Okay. So now we're gonna go... Hold D, click on a face to orient it to. And now... Bam. Made that more complicated than I needed it to be. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna select these and let's group them. Set proc says display layer, and I'm gonna make let's go red. Everything's got kind of a warm tone, so let's make everything red. Now, the page. I'm a little worried about this. Oh, worried about starting this. I need a drink. I don't have a stir spoon. One sec. I just want to go grab a spoon to stir my tea. And I am back. All right. Let's see. Back to main. So the thing with this page that kind of scares me a little bit is when I deform stuff like this, I start with a very low resolution. So I have to I'm going to be starting with a plane with 4 verts. And I'm going to be kind of trying to guess or I don't know. I gotta make sure I keep the length of this paper somewhat consistent as it's folding, because I might mess up the distances. But we'll see. I spilled. Good job, me. That tea kind of tastes like the tin that it is sitting in. That's kind of gross. It's like tea mixed with honey mixed with tin. All right. So this paper, all right. Let's start with a face. I should match the rotation to this. Is that the rotation? Did I keep that? I thought I froze it. Oh, cool. Guess I didn't. What? Awesome. And now we'll go polyplane, get rid of these divisions completely. Assign our use background. I should have just extracted the face off of that model, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to do that, actually. Screw this plane. So I'm going to go this, select these faces, right-click, duplicate. And if you middle mouse, now you're kind of like offsetting these faces, these duplicates, or you can move them out based on normals. Very handy. I'm going to move it up very slightly, just very slightly. Awesome, and now I'm going to select them. Make sure I do have them, yes. Right-click and extract. There it is its own page. I need to get rid of this image plane. Or, yeah, the image plane here. Hate having the image plane in the viewport. So this is going to look kind of ugly, but I am going to select all these edges. Shift right click, delete edge. 20th anniversary. Like Fox? Hello, how's it going? So we got this paper here, and now I'm going to start blocking in a couple bits. So I think I'm going to start with this bottom corner. Oh, I don't like that. That is such garbage. Yeah, this is kind of awful. Alright, like I said, we gotta just start and do it. So, let's start right here when it's about to move. And I'm gonna go slide it here. We're gonna keep it kind of contacting. Good. And here's where we turn on auto key. Looks like it's still connecting with the page here. Lovely. Very well, thank you. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little tired. But for some reason I get very sleepless late at night. So I kind of decided, let's stream some paper. Because I have nothing better to do. But aside from that, I feel generally alright. And this is finally disconnecting. So I'm going to guess where this is in the air, kind of based on the shadow. I can kind of see the lighting is very top down. So I'm going to kind of move this up from that shadow, bring it over, and hopefully that is in the correct space. And I am going to go straight to where it makes contact down here. A little bit of separation up off the surface. And how could I resist this perfect contact right there? Good reference. Doesn't go down completely. Okay, that's fine. So that is 1 point blocked in. Let's go and get this here. I don't want to go too crazy. I'm going to push this in a little bit. All right. That is 1 point. I think this other one's going to be easier. That one, I really push it in. There's a lot more depth in that one. So over here, let's go S, get a key going. I'm going to lift it up a little bit here, get it up off that paper. since this side of the paper is not being like pushed in like this other one, I'm gonna try and just keep moving it on the Z and Y axis. Oh crap, I think I just had a Maya bug there. Oh, no, we're good. Akam, hey Akam, how's it going? I'm kind of enjoying what I'm doing right now. This is kind of fun. Paper is easy and hard at the same time. What's going on here? I am deforming paper. If you want to see something I recorded earlier for this, actually, let me play this. I recorded this earlier just to kind of say what I was doing. Hey there. So I want to try something a little bit different. I want to try do a little kind of a pre-show bit for some of these streams, just something pre-recorded to talk about what I want to do because I'm a little bit lazy and I just want to jump clean into the shot when a stream starts. So I don't know what book I'm going to use, probably Zelda, but I want to do a shot where we take a couple pages and see if there is a decent way to deform this in an efficient manner that isn't overly complex. So that's going to be what I'm messing around with. It's an annoying task that has come up and something I just want to sit and figure out. So this stream could be me just screwing around, not exactly knowing what I'm doing. But yeah, so I don't know. Might work, might not. But here we go. Kind of weird watching that, but whatever. I want to see if I can put some edited, pre-recorded bits at the start of some streams. I like editing. I don't get to do enough of it, so I'm thinking I might start to kind of document some of the thoughts that I have going into shots, and maybe sometimes actually shooting the shot. Just, I don't know, I might try some of that stuff out, see how it goes. That's cool, man. Thanks, Akam. Alright, so, let's see. Got this going. Let's block in the top of this page again. This actually isn't too bad. This is going pretty smooth. So once again, grabbing on the Z and Y axis only. Have you heard about NFT? NFT? No. Nice, so there's that point blocked in. Let's just see if the, ooh, okay, oops. Oh no. No. Okay, we're good. Just blocking a couple large frames I ignored. Don't want this editing. In fact, the layer that I put the set geometry on, I can go over to channel box, turn this to reference so I don't have to risk touching anything on the pages on here. So I'm going to go find that page. Oh, I did it like this? Why would I do it like that? Hey, there we go. That works. This I don't need. I don't know why that's there. Why is that there? What happens if I delete this? Is that going to screw up my page? Akam. People make $1 million on NFT. I don't know what that is. Sounds like a bot thing to say, but Akam's not a bot. Akam is cool. So this, I am going to drag this back under set proxies. All right, so that is our main bit. Tackled it. You should Google it. I'll check it out sometime. Not during the stream though, but I am curious. So I have this now in 3D space. Here's what we got. First page going. And do I want to start with the middle or the, which way? I'm going to start going up and down. So shift right click. And I'm going to start with the bend right here. So the nice thing with Maya and history is that when you model stuff, it actually follows your previous transformations. So I'm gonna take this edge, bring it up, and you can see that it actually keeps that transform. That's interesting. Here it's, what? How does that work? What? How does that work? That shouldn't have worked like that. That's awesome. I thought it was going to be like way down here. Why did that stay like that? That's cool. Change track. Okay. Okay, so now that I have that bit, this part I'm a little not exactly certain on what I'm going to do. Oh, 3D Equalizer just uploaded a new video. All right, okay, so this part I'm not quite certain what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a tool that people don't have access to. So, sorry. So I'm going to lock onto a vertex so I can actually watch what this does. Okay, so I'm going to just move this one. Key it. I'm not going to go super perfect on this because this would be a lot of work. There isn't really a whole lot of texture on this paper to watch, so there's not much I can do anyway. I could watch how this line intersects with this crest here. 20th anniversary in German. Something's in German? Oh, what's an easy way to see that this sticks to this? That's kind of hard. Again, this stream is just experimental. I'm just kind of figuring this out as I go. Okay, so the thing is that if I move this point and if I'm thinking that it's sticking because this line is intersecting with some of the graphics here on the page, it's not, because I need to adjust this point. And no matter which way I start, I can't truly see what is sticking without having proper edge of the paper detail. That's hard. Okay, what do I do? This is half my days at track. I just kind of sit and panic a little bit and realize the job I've agreed to. Yeah, there's like no detail there to see. Anniversary, the 3D video. Bad late night joke. Use the letters. Ugh, use the letters. I don't get it. I blame Jared. You blame Jared? Who are you? You one of our artists? Now, let's see. Or are you Jared? You're not Jared. Okay, I'm tired. Let's see. I'm just not gonna worry about that edge of the detail thing too much. And I'm just gonna go with this and, you know. Over on this side, you can kind of see there's some detail with this graphic here. Not much. but it's there, so you can kind of reference that. Oh, what did I do? I skipped all the way to the beginning of the shot. Alright, so we got that. Get the other side. Block this one, we're going to block it really quickly. Same thing. I'm just going to keep only on these two axes. I might have to split to a side view to do this one. We seem to be fine. I should go to the end and give this a key at its rest position. Again, I would be trying to make this point stick as best as I possibly can, referencing the nearest texture. But we're not about that. Not about that for the stream. Oh no, the paper comes out a little bit. Irritating. Oh, I hate this. I hate this already. It's not too bad. Whoa. Sorry, someone just sent me a picture. One sec. Okay. Okay, so we got one page, or sorry, one edge. Again, just pretend I spent more time on that. And now I'm gonna get even faster. I say even faster, like I did this quickly. I did do it quickly. Cool. Back down to this one. "20th century, are you still here? How do you know Jared?" I'm curious. Are you one of the artists? Or do you just kind of look at our website? Or are you just gonna leave it up to a mystery I will never solve? During the company meeting tomorrow, I'm just gonna be very extra cautious and looking around at people's faces, seeing who the most suspicious one is. And I will falsely accuse people. I will. If you want, again, I'm still here. No, don't. You don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to spoil it. I feel like you might be lyric. If you're lyric, just give me a good old wink during the meeting tomorrow. This is so strange. Alright, so we have this. Let's see. How did I not do this? This looks awful. Oh my god. I'm going to come right here, place a key. Right here, place a key on that point. And now let's go in between. Sorry, I'm not very musical. Alright, so we got this. Unless you're Alex. I don't think you're Alex. Oh, we got a little key to make here too. Place S. Place your keys where you're kind of happy with oh my god, I can't speak. Happy with the position. Cool. So just for laughs, something I want to see is I'm going to select this mesh, go, whoa, let's go smooth. Linear is going to give a pretty ugly result here. Yeah. That's so bad. Oh, I need more divisions for that. Alex B. No. Okay, so if I wanted to keep going with this, I'm at this point, I think I'm kind of satisfied with this test. Because at this point, it's just more work. So I might just add a couple more and call it done. You know what? I'm going to go... Actually, yeah, let's just do this. Add one more. And let's see what we can do with this. I'm going to lock on. And I'm just going to freely move this however I want. Oh, no, I can't do this. Because I freely moved it and I've screwed it up for the end. I have to do this. I have to get rid of these keys. I have to go to the end and key it at its rest position first. So that the whole time that I'm keying the in-between, it's slowly returning back to its resting position. Okay, let's go over here. Start. Did I really not look at this all that much? Kind of embarrassing. Alright, knock out this ugly, ugly point. I'm going to start from the... No, I shouldn't. Keep getting so impatient. This is the kind of thing that you would spend hours on. Making sure that each point is correct. I can kind of line it up to make it parallel with the sentences here. Oh, how did that get so screwed up? Oh, I didn't key it. I didn't key it at the end, did I? No. Sad. I should only be moving it on this axis, on these two axes. I do want to thank you. I don't see many SYNTHEYES videos, let alone interesting and informative videos. I really appreciate the thank you. Like it's very rewarding to get that from people. I just have a lot of fun with this. This started out to help educate our in-house artists at Track VFX, but I just kind of have fun doing it now. It's just I don't know. I like sitting with music now. I like sitting just doing a shot that there's no pressure for me to finish. It feels a whole lot more freeing. And it's really nice to hear that people benefit from it. Yeah, if it ever takes off, that'd be awesome. If I was able to make more of this. Soon I want to start branching outside of Match Move. But yeah, I don't know. Time will tell. Match Move will always be a part of what I do. So that's essentially the page thing. So really, as you go, you're just going to keep adding loops and just keep taking the new loops. Oh, I'm going to key that right there, key it right here, and now I can not destroy everything when I key everything in the middle. See, very rough. That was very rough and fast. You can do that frame by frame, do it a little better. But yeah. I'll let Joel know your interest. Who are you? Man, I'm really dying to know, but I don't want it spoiled. Who would let Joel know? I don't know. Oh, I rubbed my eyes, now I can't see. Oh, let's see. So if I were to smooth this with, yeah, that looks cool. Look at that. That looks cool. Hold on. Let's go to smooth mesh. Subdivisions on. And get rid of this. Look at how awesome that looks. Look, that looks so cool already. It would be awesome to be able to open a dialogue with your clients, because a shot like this, if they're trying to get you to put a texture onto a page, that's very unnecessary work. They should just be painting out the page and doing a CG page. It's so much work to match move a page and then light that texture on it, paint out whatever's on the page if you want to utilize the lighting on that page on your CG page. It's just so pointless. If you're going to be rendering it, whatever, you might as well just toss a light in there. It's not hard to shade paper. I say that, it is hard. It's just for the type of shots we looked at, it is not complex paper. Oh, I think I moved my camera. Yeah, I moved my camera for a frame. You can see everything is snapping around. The floor moves, and the whole book moves. That would be because I scroll wheeled in my viewport, and my camera is not locked. I'm gonna lock this, go Alt 9, well, Alt 9 is a hotkey we have, but I am going to take the translate and rotate, clear all the keyframes on this frame. There we go. That's very dirty because this could still be sliding on that one frame now that I just cleared, but it's good enough to fix my shot. Compers cry about 3 frames sliding after your 6 hours match move. Yep. There's a lot of comp artists that will save your ass. Because they will warp and clean stuff, and they are angels. But the artists who don't know how to correct stuff, match move is... There's a lot of instances where the work should not be put into match move. Yeah, a lot of people just don't understand the time that could be saved with better communication with your clients or with your what's the word? Vendor. Is that the right word? I don't know. Yeah, so I might just call it here. I might just be done. That's the idea of the paper. I don't really want to do a whole lot of this. That's the idea. This is just the test I wanted to do. I'm happy with the test. I've learned what I wanted to learn. Again, this stream was just kind of like an experimental thing. I wanted to see how the paper, if it would take a long time to get the initial page flip, what we would deal with the texture if we can't see any texture, and that's going to be annoying. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with what this is. 1000% agree, or the VFX soup understating the needs. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of... I kind of wish... Like, I don't know, to me, match move and your actual shot, the movement of the plate, serving as the base for everything that needs to be applied on top. I just wish that supervisors at least spent like a week just playing with a solver and seeing what the limitations can be. Obviously, that's kind of a big ask, but whatever. Yeah, anyway, well, if anybody has any questions, what are there, 4 people watching? There's 4 people across Twitch and YouTube. So, I don't know. If any of you 4 people have a question, I'm done. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of looking at this. I'm just happy it's doable. It's gonna take so much work to actually, because here's what you would normally do. Like once you've blocked in this page, once you've blocked in this page, you would take a point, lock onto it, and now let's pretend this point was on this letter. Place a key. You would frame by frame and nudge it. See, I'm nudging it just like you would nudge a tracker in SYNTHEYES or 3DE. So this is like the final lock. And this doesn't take forever. You kind of think of it like if you have a tracker in any other program and it's not tracking right, so you frame by frame it every single frame, it's the same thing. So you're not really losing time doing it like this. But what's kind of nice about doing it like this is that you can time yourself doing 1 point, how long it takes you, and then you could just say, well, okay, times that by, what, how many points are there? 8, 12, wait, did I? Okay, you know what? I don't like math. I don't know if I got that right. One question, 3DE question, you're gonna throw that at me? I'm not great at 3DE, but what do you have? What do you got? I'm learning 3DE. I do photogrammetry. I do set survey in 3D because I can do distortion for that pretty simply and do multicam survey setups and basic constraining and models and stuff. I could do that. I'm not super great. Actually, never mind. Unnecessary question. I love tea. All right, cool. Well, if nobody has anything, then I am going to go to bed. Because I'm feeling it now. Feeling tired. Doing annoying crap like this. Actually, one thing I actually do want to try real quick. I want to see how this smooths linear, because linear will round out these edges in a much better way. Let me do that real quick. One quick thing. This is going to be kind of a weird looking way to do this. So I duplicated it. I'm going to isolate it. And now we're going to go edge, extrude and offset it outwards. Oh no, I have a better way to do this. Never mind. So I'm going to take this. Nope. What? Get out of here with your bullshit, Maya. No, what's going on? Wait, why? Okay, we're doing it like this then. Which is fine. Nope, we're gonna undo it. I'm gonna bring it out. Oh man, Maya, what is your deal? I think I doubled up the faces. 20th. Thank you. Have a good night. I'm sorry, I'm not going to bed yet now. I want to do a quick smooth on this. So I'm going to do double the length. The thing I'm doing right now, I'm doing this because I have to give linear smoothing a buffer zone. Because when I smooth this, if you smooth on too few faces, you get weird curves on the faces. You'll see what I mean on this. And now we can cut here. Oh, I forgot an edge. Why? How did I even forget that? Oh no, I messed it up too. Oh. Okay, what is going on here? What is wrong with these phases? Nothing? Get out of here. There was nothing wrong. So I probably introduced the mistake later. So this is fine. This is good. Yes, this is working. So I give it a buffer zone. Now cut, cut, cut. Freeze. And now with this, I'm going to wrap deform this to the other paper. So deform, wrap. And now we have this. Big ass paper. Actually, it looks pretty cool. Could you imagine having holograms expand off of your paper like this? How cool would that be? Guess I'm not either then. Stay up with me. If I gotta be tired and late for work tomorrow, you have to as well. So now we have this big ass piece of paper. So here's what I can do now. With this giant piece of paper, I can right click, smooth, linear smooth, push strength up. So what this did is if I mess with push strength, where is it? I want to show what this is. But I don't see, oh, there's push strength. Oh, it's right here. So push strength, if I take it down, you'll notice it does what exponential smoothing does. It eroded down the details. But if I turn it up, see the original points are intact, but the new details are rounded out and have filled in the gap. So let's go with a division level of 2. Oh, it's so gross. It still didn't work. It's not... yeah, I'd have to spend more time on this, but let's just go ahead and get rid of these edges and see what it looks like anyway. Oh, nope. I'm making a lot of history deleting like that, so I'm going to select the middle and then invert selection, blast out. Oh, no. Why did it do that? We're deleting one at a time then. I think that creates... Yeah, delete component. It just adds a lot more history doing it like this. Okay. Wow, that did not turn... Okay, so this is something I'll have to look into another time. That's not deforming how I would have hoped it would. That's a little scary. Okay, so that will require more experimentation. Because typically when you've deformed enough, you can smooth everything out and create nice, smooth, interpolated detail. But I'm not getting it here. Yeah, so I don't know what to do. Yeah, I gotta mess around with that. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to bed now. Thank you for talking to me, 20th. Because whenever I do streams at weird times, there's not usually a lot of people talking at weird times. So it's kind of nice. Somebody was chilling out at what? 12:30 midnight. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm tired. Thank you very much. How do I work this thing? End screen. There we go. Flawless. And let's see. I'm just trying to figure something out. I got a little bit new setup again. Alright. Cool. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your night. Goodbye.